All right. And we are doing this today. All right. Okay, so today is Pilates stretch. On this beautiful sunny day. So, okay, so let's start with a nice warm up. I have a long sleeve shirt on, but anyways, that's all right. Let's go all the way up and around for 3. And 1, and the other way, all the way up. 2 and 3. And let's do the other arm. Nice big deep breath in through the nose and out. And the other way. 2 and 3. All right, let's roll our shoulders, put them in their sockets. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Stretch those arms out. Let's stretch index, ring finger. Sorry, loud finger, then ring finger and baby finger. And again, relax those shoulders and let's come across for 3. Couple squeezes. 2 and 1. And the other way. 1. Big deep breath out as you're coming across. 2 and 3. And big shoulder rolls. And the other way. And let's reach up nice and tall. And just reach over to the left. And over to the right. And back to center. And we're going to do 6 full body squats. Right? So come down those side walls, booty back. Collapse it down. All the way up. Really loud breathing. Fill those lungs and belly. And squeeze those glutes at the top. Last one. All the way up and squeeze. And coming all the way back down. 3 air squats backwards. 1, 2, and 3. Have a little click going on there. 1, 2, and 3. And let's do the other leg. Try to lead with your knee. 2 and 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go all the way up on our tippy toes. All right, we're going to stretch out those calves. So down on 1, squeeze up 2. Down on the other, squeeze up 2. Squeeze. Squeeze. Last one. And all the way down. All right, let's roll our ankles around. And then roll them the other way. And the other foot. Roll them the other way. And then let's go on the outside of your foot, right foot. And the in. And let's do the other foot outside. And inside. And then let's go up on top of your toes. Push your arch forward and roll across those toes. And then, woo, try to balance. Bring that foot up and do a little roll. And let's open up those toes and fingers. Squeeze and roll those wrists. Open up. Roll them the other way. Open. Squeeze them tight. your toes and your fingers. Squeeze and roll. And down. All right, let's do the other foot, going up on your toes. Then rock side to side, squishing those toes. And then let's balance. Bring your foot up and open up those toes and fingers. Scrunch, roll. Open up those fingers and toes. Roll the other way. And down. All right. We're going to just go up onto one foot again. I want you to tilt your pelvis a bit. So just tilt your pelvis a tiny little bit. All right. So your hips are square, and try to bring up that leg, keeping your hips square, and hold. And then bring it all the way up and squeeze your knee to your chest. And let's do the other side. Bring your knee up to your chest and down, knee to chest, balancing, and down and up, belly to your back and in. And we're just going to do this other leg as well. So just tilt your pelvis a tiny bit so then your hips get square. Bring that other leg up and balance, hold it. And down. And let's just give a nice little pitter patter all the way up. All right, and really push those organs around, move them that little tiny bit. And then up your pecs, up your arms, and up your neck, across your face. And let's get right behind, underneath your skull. All right, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Relax that neck. All right, and we're going to shift our eyes. Shift your eyes to the right, to the left, right, left. Do circles. Circle those eyeballs all the way up and around. And then circle those eyeballs the other way. And look up and down, up and down. All right, and give a nice big old shakeroo. Okay. We are going to start off with step 1, 2. So we're going to start with your right leg, right, left kick, right, left extend. Keeping your rib cage high up off your hip bones. Yes, the birds are so loud in the mornings now, eh? It's funny, Matt has to get up early to go to work, and he's going, my gosh, those cardinals are so loud. All right, and let's start with the other leg now. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. And the woodpeckers are pecking everywhere. I love it. I don't care if they wake me up. Last one. And bring it back. All right, so we went forward. We're going to go sideways now. So what we're going to do, a squat, step to the side, squat, step to the other side, okay? So I want your rib cage up off your hip bones. Let's have your hands up at your chest. We're going to, chest is open, squat it down, up, step out, squat. Right, so just step out with a squat, wide squat, normal squat, wide squat. I want your rib cage up off your hip bones and booty back. Chest is open. Nice and slow. Booty goes way back. The rib cage up off your hip bones. Let's do 2 more. This is one more and last one. All right. And we're going to have our arms. We're going to do some small arms. So arms are reaching to the side, shoulders are in their sockets. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Reach out, and we're going to push our palms forward. Push. Okay, I want you to feel this in your front of your shoulders. Push, and your biceps. And turn those palms backwards, baby fingers up. Again, make sure those shoulders are relaxed. Push it back. Tiny pulses, like it's like pushing cement. And then palms go up. Push it up. Just the arms. Push it up. 4, 5, 6. Palms go down. Lengthen those arms. Push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And let's do 6 circles forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hands are in cactus. All right. Let's go all the way up to the sky and all the way back down. As we're coming back down, let's go into squat. All the way back up. All the way back down to low squat, as low as you can go. All the way up, keeping that rib cage up off your hip bones. All the way up, all the way down, all the way up. And let's stay into cactus. And we're bringing our hands together in front. 1, squeeze it, squeeze. 2, when you're opening them up, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. 3, squeeze back. 4, move your neck around. I don't want it tense. 5, and 6. And let's bring those arms down. Give a nice little shakeroo. All right. I'm going to turn my mat. We're going to get to the end of your mats. All right, just making sure you can see me here. All right, we're going to go up into reaching for the sky and reach, reach, reach. And we're going to go all the way down those side walls to ragdoll. Reaching for those walls. All right, once we're in ragdoll, we're going to pulse those feet out. Go up on your toes. I still want your belly and your hips to be pulled up to the sky here. And breathe in and out. And then bring both heels down. Fold your arms in half. Sorry, fold your arms in half. I'm going to probably say some pretty silly things today. All right, we're going to roll up. So soft bend in the knees. Arms are spaghetti. Belly to your back. You're going to find that lowest vertebrae and start straightening your legs. Opening up vertebrae by vertebrae. And at the top, roll your shoulders back. Bring those arms all the way up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And come down those side walls again. Soft bend in the knees. And your right arm is going to be longer than your left. Check out weight distribution. Haha. All right. We're opening up the left side. Start to roll up. And roll your shoulders back all the way up to the sky again. And we're going to do the right side. Coming all the way back down. Soft bend in the knees. And your left arm is longer than your right this time. Find the lowest. And then start rolling up. And roll your shoulders back. And bring your hands all the way back up to the sky. Reaching nice and high. And let's come all the way back down to ragdoll. To downward dog. Walk your hands out to downward dog. Again, pulse your feet out. Nice big deep breath in and out. When your feet can go flat on the floor, push them flat on the floor, push away from your hands. Chest is being pushed to those knees. Nice big deep breath in and out. We're going to take this right foot all the way up high behind you with a kick, and then bring it into your chest and roll that ankle around right and roll it around left. Bring it all the way up to the sky again and bring it into your chest, keeping that belly pulled up. Roll that ankle and roll it the other way. Bring it all the way back up to the sky. And we're going to have 3 kicks. And bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. And breathe. Reaching that knee back to that back wall. You're still pushing your chest to that left leg. Straighten that leg all the way out again. And we're bringing it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge. Let's drop that left leg to the mat and come up to your right knee. Just nice, easy breathing. Let's bring our hands to the inside of your right foot. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge of the mat. We're going into lizard. Right? So put a little pressure on that right knee, just opening up that hip a little bit more. All right. And then if you like, go down onto your forearms. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. I'm going back up onto my hands and I'm going to bend my left leg. Heel comes to left cheek. Reach back. Nice stretch in the quad. Everything in your hips, we're stretching in there. All right. And we can let go. And bring that right foot back to center. Straighten it out. Toes come up for a nice hammy stretch. Right. So have a look at your hips, because you often have a tendency to go onto one side. So have your hips square and then sit down back onto your left heel as you bring your chest down to that right straight leg. You're going to feel the stretch all the way down the back of your leg. And then come all the way back up to low lunge. And we're going to bring that right arm high up to the sky and look back at those fingers. And we're going to switch legs. That right leg goes back, high plank. Left leg comes up. We're in low lunge here. Left arm comes up. Take a look way back there. Bring it back. Switch legs. You're in high plank. Switch right leg comes back. All the way up to the sky. And let's come back to high plank. We're going to stay into high plank here. We're holding high plank. Push those shoulders back into their sockets, belly to your back. And let's do 4 knee drops. Right knee drop, left knee drop. Right knee, left knee. Bring that belly to your back. And then push back to downward dog. Push away from your hands. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's walk those hands all the way back to your feet. Bend your knees and roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So let's reach nice and high up to the sky and down those side walls. All right, we're going to walk out to downward dog. Push away from your hands. You're up on those knuckle pads. You can sway your hips side to side for a nice side stretch. Just nice, big, easy, deep breaths. In and out. We're going to lift that left leg up high as you can. Push away from your hands. Sometimes that you start to put more weight onto those hands. All right, have a kick and bring that knee into your chest, belly to your back, ankle roll, back up high, have a kick, bring it in, really bring that knee tight into your chest, ankle roll, and all the way back out, 3 kicks, and bend that knee and look underneath your left arm. Straighten that leg out and bring it all the way through to your left thumb. And this time we're going to bring our right arm up to the sky and back down. And we're going to switch legs. Right leg comes up, left arm comes up. Look back there. Bring it back. Switch legs again. We've got our left leg up. Right arm comes up. And come all the way back down. Dropping that right leg onto the mat. And come up to your left knee with your elbows. And have a nice big deep breath in and out. All right, our hands come onto the inside of your left foot. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge of the mat. All right, a little pressure on that knee to open it up. And then come down onto your forearms, or you can stay up high. Have a little look back because you kind of want to make sure your body is square as possible. That your back right leg is coming from your hip. All right, come all the way back up. Bend that right knee, bring it to your right cheek and reach back. Oh, I need that stretch. All right, and bring that leg back down. Let's wiggle that left leg back to center, straighten it out. Toes come up. All right. Take a look back to see if your hips are square, your legs are coming out from your hips, and start sitting down on your, putting your booty back, and then chest comes down. That's a nice stretch. All right, and then come back up to either side of your left foot, and we're going to go back into high plank. So that bring that left leg back to your right leg. We're in high plank, and let's do plank twist right, and then plank twist left, opening up that chest, and then downward dog. Push away from your hands, belly being pulled way up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in and out. And this time we're going to walk our feet to our hands. Okay, we're going to go into chair position from here. All right, so your feet are about hip width apart. Booty goes way back. We're in chair position, right? And we're going to swing our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really move those arms. It's range of motion that I'm looking for. And 6. And come all the way back up and roll your shoulders. Okay, we're going to get into snowbirds from here. Extend your right leg out from your hip, outer foot flat on the floor. Arms are being pulled from one wall to the other wall, and your rib cage up off your hip bones. Tap down onto the mat and up. And your right arm comes to your nose and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lengthen that arm out. And 6. And wing dips. So touch the mat and come all the way up, reaching that arm to the sky, and your right arm down your right leg. That's 1. 2, really belly to your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wing comes down, and then both wings overhead, reaching for the ceiling or the whatever those hands are pointing towards, but just make sure your belly's in and breathe. 2, try to have your biceps as close to your ears as possible. It's not easy. And let's bring that left wing down, and we have our right arm and right leg up, and we're crunching inside of your right knee. 1, 2, bring that belly into your back. 3, 4, 5, lengthen, and 6. And then bring that right hand to your hip and your right toe pointing down. And we're just going to raise that right leg up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's just do tiny circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and let's just go right to the other side, lengthening that left leg. All right, hands come out, outer foot, left foot is flat on the floor, wing dip down, up a centimeter, and left arm coming towards your nose. 2, 3, lengthen that rib cage off your hips. 4, 5, and 6, and wing dips. Touch the mat. Bring that right arm all the way up over your head. 1, 2, you're really using your core muscles for this. 3, 4, belly to your back. 5, and 6, wing comes down to the mat, and then both arms overhead. And breathe. Right arm comes down to the mat, extend, lengthen left limbs, reaching, bellies in, and crunch it. 1, and lengthen. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hand comes to hip and up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, and from here we're going to get right into tabletop. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to do cat and cow from here. But first, 3 taps of your heel and make a wish. Awesome. All right, we're going to do cat and cow from here. So I want you to, your bellies to your back, push into the mat with your hands, resist bringing those hands to your knees, and start looking up at the crotch. And if you want to do kissing cow, do kissing cow. And release. Push into the mat and away from your knees. And bring your belly into your back. Chin comes to your chest. Sway side to side a little tiny bit. And release. And we're going back up to cow. Push into the mat. Resist bringing those hands towards your knees, keeping that resistance and looking way up. Little facial yoga there. Release. Push into the mat and away from your knees, going up to cat. Nice big deep breath in and out. And release. Awesome. All right. I'm going up on my knuckles, but we're going to do some hydrants from here. So if you want, you can go down on your elbows if your wrists are sore, bringing your right leg up and down for 6, 5, belly to your back, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and hydrant kickouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and rainbow top. So you're going to top from one side of the mat all the way over to the other. 1. Kind of look at watch your toe, and then watch it. Watch your toe on the other side. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that leg all the way back. And let's sit down into child's pose from here and stretch those arms all the way out in front of you. And then we're going to come right back up into tabletop. We're going to do the other side, right? So hands underneath shoulders, and we're hydrating on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hydrant kickouts. 1, 2, 3, belly in, 4, 5, and 6, and then rainbow tops. Make sure you can see your toe on one side, and then look at it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, belly in, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going right into child's pose again. Slide those hands down the mat. Forehead comes down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Feel the stretch all along, walking all the way over to the left side. Nice big side stretch here. You should be able to feel it all through your shoulder, your armpit, going all the way down to your hip. Nice big deep breath in and out. Come back to center. And let's slide those hands down so your forehands come towards your knees. Open up your knees and keep your feet together. And you can either come up onto your knees if you like, or you can stay down sitting on your knees, but we're going to thread the needle. So let's bring that right arm all the way up. Take a look at those fingers up there, and then thread the needle through your elbow and your knee. Palm is up and cheek comes down to the mat, reaching for that wall. And then repeat that, opening up your chest and thread the needle. Always have a nice big deep breath in when you're doing a stretch. And let's bring that hand back down, and we're going to do the other side. Left arm comes all the way up and thread the needle. And left arm comes all the way up again. Take a look at those fingers all the way up there and thread the needle. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Bring that hand back, and we're going to go up onto our knees. And right hand at 2 o'clock, left hand on top. We're going to open up the rib cage now, the upper rib cage, right? So you're going to push into the mat, resist bringing both hands to your left knee, and slowly sit down and repeat. Nice big deep breath in, resist, and breathe out as you're slowly sitting down, keeping that resistance. And let's switch till 10 o'clock. Bring your sternum over top of those hands so you're leaning forward. Push in, resist. You're going to feel a little twitch on your right side, and then keeping that resistance, just slowly start sitting down. That upper rib often gets little twitches in it, and it causes a lot of discomfort in your shoulders and everything in your neck. So let's push down, resist, and come all the way back up. And we're going right, keeping your legs, your knees open, your feet together, back into child's pose, forehead down to the mat. Walk those hands a little bit further down. And then let's bring our hands back behind our backs. Entwine those hands. I have my forehead on the mat, but I'm going to bring my hands up towards the ceiling. Just nice, easy breathing. And then bring those arms all the way back down. And stretch out to child's pose again. And then slide those hands down the mat towards your knees as you're starting to roll up. Get to your knees, come up your quads, and roll your shoulders back. And we're just going to sit down on the mat with your legs extended out in front of you. And let's sit nice and tall. Again, a rib cage up off your hip bones. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And let's give our legs a nice little shakeroo. Opening up those legs nice and wide. Your rib cage is still up off your hip bones. You're still sitting nice and tall. Open up as wide as you can. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's take our arms out to the side, and we're going to push our right hand back and reach for, bring your left hand towards your right leg, and then reach down, looking at your knee. Come all the way down as far as you can and holding it there. And then come back up, and we're going to the other side, bringing your right arm towards your left toe. Your back arm is still up and back. Reach towards that wall. You're looking down. Your neck is in line with your spine. And then come back up and then twist around. One more time on the right side. Reach. And breathe. Back up and all the way over to the left. And then come down. Back up to center. And we're just going to walk our hands out into the middle. Just as far as you can. No pain, just feel the stretch. And a nice big deep breath in and out.
And then just, if you can just collapse those forearms down onto the mat or your hands, wherever they may be. And then come all the way back up to sitting. Bend your right knee. Your foot comes into your left quad there. And we're going to go into crazy. So bring that left arm all the way out and around, a nice back arch. And bring it down for 3. 2. And 3. And let's do the other side. So let's bring that left foot in. Bring it in as close as you can to your right leg, just for a nice little stretch there too. And then crazy. 2. And 3. Coming all the way back down. And we're going to bend both knees. We're sitting on our mats. Our fingertips are behind us. Fingers facing us. And let's just do a couple knee taps here. Pushing that quad up towards the ceiling there, or the opposite upper crotch. And straighten those legs out. And we're coming all the way down to the mat. Let's lengthen our arms overhead. And let's reach for those opposite walls, belly to your back. You have that blueberry spine. Let's reach right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And let's bring our hands out to T. Knees come up above your hips. Keep them above our hips. And we're going to bring both knees over to the right. Look over to the left. Try to keep your shoulders on the floor. Bring your right arm over top of those knees for that added little stretch if you like. We're holding here for 3 nice big deep breaths in and out. And let's bring those legs all the way back to center. Again, knees over top of hips, blueberry spine, belly to your back, and roll over to the other side and look over to the right. Hand comes above those knees. Knees come back to center. Let's hug both knees, bring them into your chest for a nice little roll side to side. And let's bring those knees down to the mat. Right knee, right leg over top of left leg for 4. Open up that knee. And then you're going to push that knee, your right knee, into your left palm. Sorry, bring your knee into your belly button first. Da, da, la. All right, knee to palm. From your belly button, open up that knee. And then repeat. Knee to palm. Open up that knee. If you can't need to, you can come up off that left shoulder comes up off the mat. All right. Oh, nice. And then we're going to grab behind our left knee and pull that left knee towards our left shoulder and push out on the right. Pull, push, and hold. And release. And repeat. Pull, push. That left knee should be coming towards that left shoulder. And release. And let's do the same. Give that right leg a nice little shakaroo. And we're just going to do the other side. Cross that left foot over top of your left knee. Open up that knee. Bring the knee towards your belly button. And you're going to push knee to palm and open up that knee. Knee to palm. And repeat. And we open up that knee. All right, and we're going to grab behind your right knee and pull it towards your right shoulder. Pull, push, and hold. And release. And repeat. Pull, push. And release. And have a nice little wiggle of that left leg. And then bring your soles of your feet together. And we're in Frogger from here. Let those legs just open up. Apply a little pressure on from your hips, right at your hips, at your quads where they meet. Just apply a little pressure there. Relaxing, we got to relax your body. And then bring those soles of your feet flat to the mat. Okay, we're going to measure up our hands, our fingertips to our heels. We're going to do some glute bridges, glute bridge roll-ups. So your hands are at your side. You're going to tilt your pelvis and you're going to roll all the way up to another height, like go all the way up. Your hips come nice and high up. Let's roll your shoulders in and clasp your hands underneath your body. You can go up a little higher. Those hips, roll your shoulders under. And breathe. And let's release those hands, slowly rolling down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Got to bring that belly to your back to get those lower vertebrae. And coming all the way back down. Since we're here, we're going to go up and do 8 bridge glutes, really focusing on squeezing your glutes. All right, so let's go up and squeeze those glutes and come down. 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 4, and squeeze. And bring it all the way down. And we're going to extend your right leg and bring your left knee towards your left shoulder. Hug your left knee, lengthen your right. Hold it for 2. 1, 2, and switch. Really bring that knee into your chest and lengthen that left leg. 2, and switch. Belly is into your back. You've got that blueberry spine. Switch. Switch. Blueberry spine, switch. And then let's lengthen our legs right out, arms overhead. Nice big deep breath in. and out. All right, we're going to do 4 scissors on each side. Your hands are entwined together. I want your belly to be pulled into your back. You got that big bowl of blueberries there. And let's bring your hands and your right leg up to the sky and back down. 1, really lengthen. 2, it's like folding in half. 3, and 4, right arm to T, left arm, right leg. Reach for the outside of that your right foot. 1, and lengthen. 2, 3, and 4. Both arms again to your left leg. Blueberry spine. And up for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Left arm to T. We're going to right arm, left leg. Reach for the sky. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And come back flat on the floor. And we're going to snow angel down and grab both knees and hug them in for a nice little roll side to side. And we're going to do 3 rock and rolls, 2 sitting. All right. So 1, 2, and 3. And let's just cross our legs here in front of us. Open up those knees. Elbows on knees. I don't know if you guys are having problems with those little, I think they're called Japanese ladybugs. They're the orange ones. They're not the red ones. They're the orange ones. I have about 10 in my windows. All right. So let's sit up nice and tall. And let's take this left hand and put it over top of your right. And take a look behind with a nice big breath in and out. And then come all the way across to the other side. Look behind and breathe. Come back to center. Let's put our soles of our feet together and pull them in as much as you can and put a little pressure on those legs. And then let's just bring them out in front and have a nice little shake-a-roo. Roll your shoulders back, sitting nice and tall. And let's look over to the right, looking over top of your right shoulder. And then come all the way across and look across your left shoulder. Check out your range of motion. And then come back to center. And we're just going to keep our shoulders in their sockets, nice and still. And just bring your head over to the right and hold it. And now look up, just your eyeballs, not your head. And look down. And back to center. And then bring your neck back. And again, try not to move your shoulders, just your neck. Over to the left side and hold. You should feel a huge stretch across your trap here. Now look up.
And look down, just your eyeballs. And back to center and bring that head back. And then just roll it up and down, side to side. Roll your shoulders back. And let's reach high up to the sky. And bring those arms across the sky to the wall in front of you. We're going into a nice forward fold from here. And collapse down on top of your legs. Massage the bottom of those feet while you're down here. Pull those toes. And then roll all the way back up. And we're going to do 3 rock and rolls to our feet. 1, 2, and 3. Up to ragdoll. Fold those arms. Let her hang. Sway side to side. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's give a nice little hug to our legs, pulling our chest a little closer to our legs. Thank you, legs, for carrying me through the week. And then let's just have our arms like spaghetti, soft bend in those knees. Wiggle those arms around, your belly's pulled to your back. And let's roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Belly in. Coming up over top of our shoulder blades. And roll those shoulders back. And have a big old shake-a-roo, shake it up. Woo, woo. All right. We're ready for the weekend. Good stuff, everybody.
I've had one of those little ladybugs with me all through class.